Hello and welcome. This is going to be an extended from today's Daily Dharma, which wanted to talk a little bit about what looks to be specifically romance. So if your reading is not about romance, you can stretch the message as you choose, but this is the message for pile number 1. So here we go. This is your deck. Let's go ahead and start to shuffle. And for those who will not go and catch that first reading, I appreciate it. It is all about value systems and true compatibility, whether it's in romance or whether it's in some type of organization or workplace. There is the couple of cards here about based on your own journey of getting back into your own center and your own alignment with your calling and life path. There's an awareness that you can't really bring everybody along, and not everybody is going to be able to be one of your friends. For some, this can look like divorce, others, this can look like end of singlehood or just a shift in type of partners. There's a lot of ascension symptoms and upgrades going on at the time of this lunar eclipse when we're filming this. So we're going to start with a Celtic cross. We've got the first two coming out. We've got representing you. We have the number 20, awakening, renewal, and enlightenment. So that's absolutely you here. And crossing you is this Queen of Crystals, comfort and prosperity, with this hedgehog, porcupine. I think it's a hedgehog. Yeah, I think it is. So the peacock energy representing you is all about really coming into awareness and alignment with the all aspects of self. Of course, this has probably been ongoing for your entire life, but primarily extensive upgrades over this last several years and last several months. And it's been probably intensifying, and tension has been growing as you're looking to break through, perhaps in your value systems, seeing others come into your life that adhere to your value systems or go in the same direction, but also your financial well-being. So Queen of Crystals is like it says here, comfort and prosperity. So it's like living your best life, getting a comfortable home. It doesn't need to be extravagant, although some of those extravagant things like warm running water we've come to take for granted are always appreciated. But I bring that up because if you think about it, many people, let's look at all of the different individuals going with tiny homes and going gypsy style lifestyles. It's like, even if you choose to go simple, everybody can appreciate warm water without having to throw the kettle on demand, water in general. And prosperity can look different to many different people, but whatever it is for you, you're really looking for within yourself to get your own finances stable and to have perhaps a partner coming along that has their own ability to be solid and secure. So this is what's crossing you, as in this is what's already underway, is you coming into greater alignment and awareness of what you're building. And I think that you're starting to see evidence of what's coming through for you showing itself. So next we have the basis of the situation, and the basis is the Four of Feathers, sanctuary and rest, which I'll show you this in case you didn't see the previous. And for those with the reminder, look at this one oracle card with this bear energy here. It's like, okay, this could be parents, mother bear, father bear energy, protective of your space, of your people, of your own self. You know, many of us have had situations that didn't honor our boundaries or our or consciousness on some level. And it's like we can be protective over that too, like where we give our attention, and those individuals that are in our lives on the basis have an influence on us. Even the more aware and awakened we are, the greater impact it has, because we're sensitive to um, taking action on the energies that come to our attention. So if you were aware of it, then comes the responsibility to take action. So I sense that here you've already taken action on many of these situations. You may be in a little bit of your boss mode with learning how to receive things from others, whether that's assistance or support or compliments, or, just being able to witness the differences of even your friend groups. Many of us have several different types of friends, and not all of them hang out with each other, type of thing. And like, there may be some friends that you vibe with on one level and others that you vibe with in a different way. And it seems like there's an alignment process where if there's anybody in your sphere that isn't necessarily serving those higher things, it's like there may have been, I want to say, a breakup for many individuals, or we're referencing old cycles and patterns that are no longer part of that, and really healing and releasing that old baggage. Resting and replenishing kept coming through the original reading. And then at the top here of the Celtic Cross, we have your intentions, and we have the Major Arcana 6, choice and trust, with this pair of wolves. I want to say Arctic wolves, doesn't need to be, but it's almost like somebody I used to know used to call it a walking partner. It's like somebody to climb the mountain. It's like both of these individuals are kind of like leaping and jumping, but they look to be advancing upwards here. And so wanting somebody to walk a higher path with you, making the choices in partnership here, and somebody that you can trust, somebody who's loyal with your heart and loyal with theirs, who would not betray or undermine or any of those things that you may be releasing in this rest and replenishment, those old experiences, and just kind of I sense also just releasing any type of resonance with that. It came through earlier as, you might want to write down the things that you're releasing, and then also that overall, and anything further that does not serve me and where I'm going in the future, and possibly burn that with the lunar eclipse energies. Under the deck, 7 of crystals, options and results, with this anteater. Interesting. Or is aardvark, are they the same? It's interesting. I don't know the difference. 7 of crystals, options and results under the deck. That's interesting. Let's keep going. It's like having the patience and being able to see many individuals and taking your time, not becoming this is a harsh word for some, but making sure that you don't fall into patterns of feeling desperate for just partnership on any level, that you would compromise your standards or fall back into patterns of whoever's attracted to you, even though you're not attracted to them, type of a thing. Wait for it, build yourself up, and if you need that bonding in the meantime, looking to your other support systems like friends and family, or hobbies, or creating your legacy. So coming up behind you, we have this 2 of crystals, balance and adaptability. Right, so that's kind of what we're talking about, is you've already been doing that, I feel like, and creating leaps and bounds. So in the meantime, it looks like you've had to walk away or bound away quite fast from things that didn't serve, and that you've been on this upward journey for a long time. And it's coming to me, many of you may be single parents, because with the kangaroo, I think about the pouch and the little baby that is like moving on, traveling light, and maybe that's why we're talking about tiny house and gypsy and going on the road. Maybe you're doing this just temporarily or for some type of an adventure or a quest or a vacation, hiking. I don't know what it might be for you, but it looks like this is going to help you to create a lot of forward momentum to be able to go off on your own and really understand about yourself how independent and sovereign you are, and also witness the aspects of your personality that really do desire that complementary energy. Like, just an easy example, like let's say that you really enjoy doing outdoor stuff, like doing the yard, doing landscape and development, and keeping the exterior of the home together. But you really struggle when it comes time to like do the dishes or something like that. Raise your hand if. Anyways, it might be something worth writing down in your manifestation list, like I cannot stand doing the dishes. Somebody who doesn't mind doing the dishes and helping with cooking, or I can run a chainsaw, but does that mean that I want to run a chainsaw? No. And so it's important to say, I'm flexible in what I would do or could do, but I'd like somebody as versatile as myself. I'd like somebody with complementary but non competitive interests that complements and expands and works together with the energies that I bring to the table. So let's see, a couple more here on the side. 21 the world, fulfillment and celebration with, and that's an aspect of yourself. Yeah, that's that completion of what you've already done and recognizing what it is that you do need and celebrating yourself and what you've been able to accomplish, but then also being ready and willing to receive all of the abundance in the form of a synergistic partnership. And then we have with the opinions and attitudes from outside, we have 15 the shadow, self-empowerment and ambition. So maybe other people see you as a real go-getter. They see you as somebody who completes yourself, who doesn't need them, which can trigger some people. But let me tell you, every person that gets triggered and is challenged and can't handle your empowerment and sees that as part of your shadow, perhaps maybe they're weeding themselves out of the pool of candidates, and that's okay. So other people seem to, and this could represent your exes or others in your environment that you need to release their opinions, if not the relationship with them. Could be family, friends. Somebody's really projecting onto you that maybe you're putting too much energy into creation of your values, have too high a standards, or you're doing too much or have too big of goals. But it's like, this is your path, it's not theirs. And so I would say that those are projections from others, and to really anchor into your own value system and to make sure that, as we were just saying before that came out, that if you recognize that you don't, for instance, do the dishes or run the chainsaw, that another partner or delegation to an external professional in those situations can help the relationship to move in a more smooth flow state. Recognizing that we don't have to do it all by ourselves, that we shouldn't do it all by ourselves, is sometimes part of the plan. Like if somebody's being strategically not good at something, it's called strategic, shoot, I lost it. Incompetence. That's what it is. And then your hopes and dreams, fears, we've got Ace of Acorns. That's a nice Aries card here, and the aces are about new beginnings and getting a hand from the divine. It looks like it's also something you're really looking for, somebody who can inspire you, who can help you to perhaps finish goals. Like some of us are great starters and need somebody to help us to push through the finish line on our goals and to just give us a hand with something. Like, it's really hard to build a house with one person, right? You need another person to help you put that 2x4 up to keep it level as you hammer or whatever. And there was another aspect coming through too with that. With the attraction, somebody that fires you up. Oh, and also, need I say, it can help. Some people can't get themselves started, and so having somebody just get us out the door and dressed up with our hammer and our tool belt, to build that structure, it's like that's half the battle, is getting started, and then the rest is bringing it home. And so somebody that we work well together can be great. And for some of us, that's part of our love language, is to be able to work and play with somebody and to not be at each other's throats. It's like, how sexy is that? Partnership, community, integrated energies. It's like that is creative force. And it helps us to feel more confident with what we're doing when somebody is there to help us and bring it through. And then above, we've got 8 of Acorns with energy and results, 10 of Feathers, and Knight of Crystals. And then underneath, we have Ace of Crystals, with manifestation of prosperity. So absolutely, part of this for you is generation of your wealth. And so 8 of Acorns is like messages coming through right now, recovery and transformation happening with the release and shedding of the old skin with the lunar eclipse. And the Knight of Crystals with that endurance and determination is like bringing it home, bringing the manifestation home, believing in it and continuing to build. You may be getting a lot of momentum with these things. Now it looks like we're about halfway through and I get a little wordy. Let's just go through real quick and clarify a couple of these points. So in your awakening process, crossed with this comfort and prosperity, it looks like you're awakening and developing a comfortable home, and the home environment is important to you. So 9 of Swords, letting go of emotions here. There can be some old anxieties rearing their ugly head. Knight of Pentacles there. Maybe it seems to be taking a long time to get the right people in the right seats and the right mentality. But here we've got the 8 of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles coming out together. So that bodes really well for you to be able to see the results of your efforts. The 8 of Pentacles is about the work that we've put into perhaps our creative venture or into the development of self. And it's work that's paid work. So it's the what's coming back to us. And the 10 is all about money contentment. It could have to do with some type of signing of an agreement or transaction, a large purchase, or just simply sharing finances with other individuals, buying a home, setting down roots, or taking them up in judgment under the deck. What type of individual? It looks like you need somebody that brings a little bit of financial security to the table and financial independence. Maybe people have overly relied upon you or exploited you in the past, and it's important that you get somebody who is not going to need you like that, but just want you. That is big. So the basis here with this rest, let's see, coming out, we have 5 cards. Okay, so we have the Fool with that new beginning. It looks like you're kind of mourning some dashed expectations or the breakup energy here and getting that new start. So even though it may have kind of felt like a bit of a setback, you may have some mixed emotions arising with the full moon here. It's about being able to get together with good friends, get back out and have some good adventures, and make sure to invest in the new energies coming in. being able to gain your perspective and your wisdoms, following your intuition here, seeking greater peace. It's like taking your rest and then getting back out there, getting excited about the new start. And then we've got Queen of Pentacles coming out again, which was what was crossing you. So the basis of the situation has been you developing this and maturing into your value system and into your own financial independence. And now you're seeing the results of that, and partners coming in regards to that too. Nine of Wands, you may need to block out some old energies here, or an individual that represents that, really moving away. And if you've kind of been in some conflict energy here with others, battles, arguments, or just splitting of assets, it's like it seems like this individual would really like to come back in and have a new beginning with you, but it looks like even though you at times can feel a bit undecided, it looks like you're ready to keep reassessing the situation as it comes to you. But I think that you're done. I think that you're done, and you're just kind of releasing and integrating, and releasing and integrating, and rinsing and repeating. So with this Lovers card at the top, this choice of what is coming in for you, ooh, now we have the King of Pentacles. So this is genderless in the tarot because this is especially a general reading. It's like your queen being answered by a king. So your ability to receive of your abundance and to be seeing someone come in that is actually a master of their own abundance. So it's not like two halves coming together to create a whole. It's two wholes that come together to create exponential wealth and abundance. It's like a power couple coming through here. Under the deck here, Knight of Swords. Somebody may want to come charging in to express their compatibility with you, or their interest in connecting with you, or getting to know you, or working together with you, with all this Pentacles suit stuff here. So with this Two of Crystals in the past, let's get these couples. So we've got in the past Justice, the Emperor, and the Page of Swords. That's a powerful combination there. So, and with under the deck, Five of Cups. Yeah, exactly. So in the past, somebody was an emperor, and maybe not necessarily in the highest, best way. They were the king of their own castle, but I think that even though they might be a good person, their values and yours didn't always add up. And so you were calling justice, like you're saying, cutting through any BS and saying, well, that doesn't work for me, that doesn't honor me, or that's not really what's needed in this situation. It's like somebody thought that they were bringing it all, and doing the most, and you really cut that through and said, this is an imbalanced situation, whether or not on the surface it's an imbalance in my system. And so this individual may still be wanting to follow and watch you with this Page of Swords, but I think that they're still mourning, and think that there's still something there, and maybe you do too, because of that undecided nature of the foundation of the reading. But you may still wish to communicate a little bit, but I think it's more in the resolving and letting the dust settle energy. So I did not get a coming card for the coming energies. Well, let's move on and get some from this deck. Coming in the near future, in a broad sense, is this completion card, obviously, but what more here? Few coming in. The Four of Swords, resting. Yeah, make sure that you get your proper rest, because we've got some various cards talking about needing rest, nutrition, and replenishing your energy, moving through the integration and mourning and grieving process, and getting straight on your own alignment here, so that you don't get sick. So if you need some downtime, take the downtime, because the opportunity is here with the full moon. The extras popping out, there's a lot. I'll just read them off briefly. Hanged Man, Three of Cups, Magician, King of Cups, the Hierophant, Five of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and Ten of Swords. It's like there were multiple players involved here. It's like you enjoyed some aspect of this and thought that there was a lot of potential here. There were a lot of emotions here, and perhaps this was a marriage or thought that it could go into marriage, but there was always something hanging in the balance. There was always someone hanging back, one foot in, one foot out of the commitment here, and it left you feeling alone out in the cold. And perhaps this is reminding you of other things in the past that were more harmonious, that felt better when you had a happy house and different memories. It could be other individuals that didn't work out for other reasons that you were like, yeah, but we did have that one thing. I often say, if I could just have a potato head type of lover, where, two dashes of integrity and a sprinkle of humor, and you get the point, right? But anyways, this has kind of left you feeling a certain way. So if you've had disappointments in your energy, also use this downtime to clear that out and say, you know what, there's better out there, because I remember what it feels like to be loved right. I remember what it feels like to be inspired, to be giggly, to be playful, to be fulfilled. Yes, okay. So 21 the world representing you. We've also got Six of Pentacles, getting a raise in money or in salary or in partnership here. You're seeing, you may be an earth sign, a Taurus in particular, going through and shaking things loose. And it looks like you're really wanting to get what you deserve in this. Somebody may have been only giving you the basic or not even basic, like breadcrumbing, literally trying to string you along in their best interest, but it's not enough for you. And so you're closing out that cycle and you're saying, I'm ready. And it's kind of like, being flexible and saying, okay, well, this is good. This is not what I prefer. These are some things I'd compromise on. These are some things that are dead stops. Red flag, green light. Projections of others. Anything for here? So other people's energy as it's pertaining to you. We've got the Knight of Cups. So you may have caught the eye of someone that has this youthful energy and emotional. They feel you in a way. They want to come in and possibly make a gesture to you, and they may be wanting to be more romantic. They may want to be somebody who takes you out on a date that kind of wows you or something, because there's that energy of excitement and magnetism and attraction. They really think that you have what they're looking for. Under the deck with that, we've got death of a situation, endings, new beginnings, transformations, integration. It's like wanting somebody who will make the gestures that you won't have to go out and ask other people, but waiting to be approached for maybe something that you're interested in. So now coming out with your hopes and dreams, as we said, that we've got Knight of Pentacles. So somebody who's going to do the work and be steadfast, take their time and get to know you instead of trying to jump right in and make assumptions or get to the goodies too soon type thing. I think that you want somebody who's going to last and hang around, because it's, for many of us, it's in this reading, it's not about flightiness. There are so many pentacles. You're looking for somebody who's ready to go the distance, who's ready to be a committed partner and to develop a legacy, to have an enterprise, something such as that, a value-driven household. But so somebody steadfast and loyal and with a lot of integrity and character that puts in the work, with the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. Look at that. So absolutely, somebody who has that childlike spark, who wants to look you in the eye and get excited and be playful and be soulful with you. Nine of Cups. Yes, you are manifesting your dream lover in this situation. But so we've got the Lover's card also, but with the Two of Cups, it's more, it's not the choice and the duality aspect. It's soul-based love, and this could come through with other types of love as well, like friendship. But here it's like, wanting a best friend and a lover is what I want to say. Oh my gosh, the Eight of Wands, to clarify, the Eight of Wands, Tarot can really double down on that. You are about to get some messages. Somebody's coming in to declare their interest in you here. So this news is coming in. Keep your vibe high. Get yourself ready. Make yourself look nice. I mean, maybe I got to take off some of this bad nail polish. It looks a mess. And the Ace of Wands underneath. So yeah, something sexy, something very inspiring, something fiery and alluring and magnetic and exciting, an exciting new beginning. And the last two for this, oh, I wanted to get some oracle cards. Six of Cups with that nostalgia and that soul love, and the Tower. In this case, it's got to be a tower that's really bringing you in the realization of, like, wow, this may be the partner of your dreams. You may be meeting the love of your life. I don't mean to be exaggerating, but that's the energy we have on the board for you. So this is really exciting. And an oracle for some last minute advice for our Pile 1 collective. I'm so happy for you guys. You deserve this. Distinctive potential. Rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize your goal. Yes, don't settle. It's coming. Wait for it. And love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect to your heart and connect your heart to your head when determining what it is that you would like in this situation. Yeah, you're calling it in. So anyways, any last minute fun little oracle messages from this Rebel deck, which is kind of sassy and spicy. So if you don't like some sassy innuendo cards, this might not be for you. So any last minute interesting cards? Handle exes, old hurts, and unresolved shit. Deal with your drama. You see shit differently when life, and that's life with another person. Good times. Agree to F and disagree. Ooh, and also you may need to shut the F up because somebody here doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. And you may still love them, but sometimes you've got the agree to disagree and to shut up. It's like, if you guys can't agree, why keep talking? Sometimes in that original daily dharma, it says you can't be friends with everyone. And if they're just trying to string you along, might be a clean break and maybe even a block for some of you, so that you can open your hands and heart to what's coming in for you, because you're ready to meet that individual. Grown-ass folks take care of their money, and somebody here didn't. Send a pic. Oh, somebody wants to see more of you. So keep it clean, folks. Don't settle. Don't set the bar too low. Make them work for it, because this right individual will work for it. So take care of you and enjoy your new beginnings, folks.